In the shadows of antiquity, humanity grappled with an invisible, terrifying foe, disease. In ancient Greece, sickness was not a matter of biology, but a sign of divine wrath. When plagues swept through city-states, the people saw not pathogens, but the fury of offended gods. Their first and only recourse was to flock to temples, laying sacrifices at the feet of statues and chanting prayers for deliverance. The priests, acting as conduits to the heavens, were the air's physicians. They offered incantations, performed elaborate rituals, and dispensed charms. But their magic was powerless against the grim realities of infection and illness. Health was a game of chance, dictated by the whims of capricious deities. But on the tranquil island of Kos, a revolution was quietly brewing. A physician named Hippocrates looked upon the suffering and saw not supernatural punishment, but a natural puzzle waiting to be solved. He boldly turned his back on the temples and their superstitions, choosing instead to look closely at the afflicted. He sat with his patients, methodically observing their symptoms. He would feel a patient's forehead to gauge their temperature, listen to their breathing, and inquire about their daily life, what they ate, where they lived, what they did. This was the birth of clinical observation. Hippocrates proposed a radical new theory, that diseases had natural, not divine, causes. He developed the theory of the four humors: blood, phlegm, yellow bile, and black bile, positing that health depended on their balance. While rudimentary, it was the first rational framework for understanding the body. A seismic shift from mysticism to science. Beyond his scientific contributions, Hippocrates forged an ethical bedrock for all future healers. He understood that the power to heal was also the power to harm, and that this power required a sacred vow. This commitment was immortalized in the Hippocratic Oath, a solemn pledge that would echo through millennia. As a hand inscribed the words onto a scroll, its principles became the moral compass of medicine: to use treatment for the benefit of the sick, to act with sound judgment, and above all, to do no harm. This oath transformed the practice of healing from a mere trade into a noble calling, establishing an unbreakable bond of trust between doctor and patient that would define the profession for ages to come. Hippocrates did not hoard his knowledge, he shared it. He established what is considered the first medical school, teaching his students the importance of observation, reason, and ethical conduct. His teachings, copied onto countless scrolls, spread across the Mediterranean, planting the seeds of a new, evidence-based approach to medicine. This legacy is not a relic of the past. It is a living tradition. As the scene shifts from an ancient Greek healer to a modern surgeon in a sterile operating room, we see the unbroken thread of his influence. The core tenets of compassionate care, rigorous investigation, and unwavering ethical duty that Hippocrates championed remain the foundation of medicine today. He was more than a great physician, he was the father of medicine. The man who transformed healing from an act of faith into a science of observation and a profession of profound integrity.